Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of valuing my toy collection and value some toys. Today's goal is to value this giant collection of 17-inch Disney dolls. First, we have the Maleficent doll, and she's worth about $250. And then we have the Evil Queen from Snow White, and she's worth about $400. Behind her, we have the Witch, I guess the Hag Witch. She's worth $1,200 from Snow White. And then we have Aurora. She's worth $300. I always try to take the lowest value on eBay to keep my collection at a realistic value. Elsa in the purple dress, she's worth about $200. And then Anna in the green dress is worth about $175. And then behind her, we have Cruella in the red dress. She's worth about $300. And then next to her, from Hercules, we have Megara, I believe. Megara. She's worth $200. Need to learn my Disney names. And then we have Snow White in this white dress. She's worth $400. Now this next set we have the new baby doll from the Little Mermaid movie with the African-American star. It's worth $35. And this beautiful Milan doll is worth $200. Then we have the Cinderella 50th anniversary doll, and she's worth about $200. See if we can get her open there, peek in there. Hard to do with one hand, but there she is. Beautiful doll. And then over here, we have the Anna and Elsa Frozen set. These just came out. And right now, they're just worth about $250, but I feel like they're going to get a lot more valuable in the future. And then we have the Belle doll from the newest Beauty and the Beast movie. And right now, she's worth about $200. And then next to her, we have everyone's favorite, Mary Poppins. She's also worth about $200. Now this one's actually one of my favorites. It's Cinderella before she became so glamorous in her rag dress. That's worth about $550. And then we have this one, and I never can remember her name. I think it's like Elena of Avalor. She's worth about $200. And over here we have another Mulan doll. This one's a lot more fancy, and she's worth about $400. Then in the back we have this beautiful Snow White doll, and she's worth $650. And next to her, we have Prince Philip. He's worth $225. And behind that Snow White, we have the Snow White in the rag dress, and she's worth $650 as well. These things really increase in value. It's really good for a collector. And then next to her, we have the Prince, and he's worth about $275. All right, next up we have some Beauty and the Beast. We have this fabulous Beast doll. He's worth $350. He's pretty cool. And then next to him, we have Belle in this maroon dress, and she's worth about $800. I don't know why she's so valuable, but not complaining. And behind them, we have Gaston. He's worth $275. And then we have a very pretty Cinderella dress, a Cinderella doll in a blue dress. She's worth about $350. And then we have Cinderella's evil stepsisters. We have Drizella, she's worth $125. And then we have Anastasia, she's also worth $125. Next, we have a double doll set of Merida and Queen Eleanor. They're worth $950. This one's really increased in value. Next up, we have an Ariel little coin bank that's worth about $25. And then we have Alice from one of the newest Alice in Wonderland movies, worth $125. And then the Queen of Hearts is worth $250, played by Bernadette Peters. And then we have Tiana. Now, Tiana's worth about $600. She's always valuable. I think mine's got a ding or two here in the box, but she's still pretty valuable, worth about $600. And then we have a Lady Tremaine. She's also worth about $600. Then we have the 17-inch Ursula doll from Little Mermaid. She's worth about $600. And then behind him, autographed, we have Prince Eric, who's worth about $900. Don't know why he's so valuable. He must be hard to find. And then we have Ariel, and I'm valuing mine at $700, even though the price goes all the way up to $1,300 on eBay. She's pretty collectible. All right, next up we have Elsa in her blue dress and Anna in her blue dress. Anna's worth about $200. And then Elsa's a little more valuable than her sister. She's worth about $550. And then we have some more. We have Elsa in her green spring dress. That's worth about $400. And then her sister Anna in a sunflower dress. That's worth about $275. Well, next up we have our Aladdin set. In the front we have Jafar, the evil villain. He's worth about $325. He's pretty sharp. And then behind him we have Jasmine. She's worth about $350. And then we have Aladdin, who's the main star of the show, but he's only worth about $200. All right, from Rapunzel's wedding day, we have Rapunzel where she cut all her hair off and getting married. She's worth about $300. And then from the Super 7 company, we have their version of the Queen of Hearts, and she's worth $400. And I do still have the box for her. All right, this next set, we'll start with our 17-inch Pocahontas doll. She's worth about $325, so detailed. And then we have our Moana doll. She's worth about $200. And behind her, we have another Elsa in a blue dress with a purple cape. She's worth about $350. No, she's worth $400. It's Anna that's worth $350. Anna's always worth just a little bit less than Elsa. And then in the back we have Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame, and she's worth about $200. And then next to her we have Kristoff, Anna's beau from Frozen, and he's worth about $165. And then at the end of my videos, I usually have a lot of miscellaneous stuff I need to add. Here I have this set of Dalmatian figurines. They're little plastic PVC figures, and they're worth about $20 for the set. And then we have this Ever After High doll book that's worth about $8. Then we have some plush. We have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that's worth about $15. A little hot sauce bottle worth about $15. And then we have this supersize hot sauce that's worth $50. And then we have a couple little tins. We have our little tins from Buc-ee's that are worth about $2 each empty. They're pretty collectible. That's worth $4. And this 100th Disney tin worth about $8. And then I have a really cool vintage Saturday Night Live tin that's worth about $35. Finish out our Wizard of Oz set. We have the Scarecrow doll that's worth about $15. Well, with our previous 138 videos we've made, our total was $399,025. And then with this video of our 17-inch Disney dolls and miscellaneous, it's worth an amazing $19,045. And oh no, we have a setback. We do have to make a deduction of $2,000 for some of the toys that we are going to have to sell from our previous videos to make room for all of our toys for the toy museum. So I hate to do it, but there's about $2,000 that we claimed in previous videos we are going to have to get rid of. So I did make a boo-boo in our last video I made. This was actually episode 139, and at the end I put it was 137, but it was actually 138. So back on track, this is episode 139, and our grand total is $416,070, and that's with the deduction already taken out. So that's pretty great. All right, well, I'm off to pack up some more toys and make some more videos. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.